Welcome to Yoga and Meditation with Alisa. And today we are going to do a brief Yin Yoga set focused on the lower back, releasing the lower back. Sometimes it just feels tight and you want to find ways to release and loosen it. So that's what this set's going to do. Please make sure you have a wall nearby. We're going to use that as a prop. Any other prop you need, go get it and meet me back here at the mat. So welcome back. We are focusing on releasing through the lower back. This can be preventive for lower back stress or pain. It can also be to comfort or soothe it. So the first thing that we want to do is just sit and notice the next couple of breaths. Why are we doing that? Well, some people call this catching your breath. And that's because when your back isn't feeling that great, you can sometimes hold your breath, have tightness, breathe irregularly, the heart rate starts to increase. So let's just catch it. Now, the first stretch we're going to do, the yoga pose, is going to be against the wall, and it's a squat. For some people, they need to have a prop under their feet to squat. The wall should take care of that, but I'm one of those people that my body needs to have a little lift under the heel. So lean back against the wall. We're going to hold this squat for a couple of minutes. So I put the timer on. And if you lean against the wall and you feel supported, this should not be painful, okay? Some people might feel a stretch in their knees or their ankles or their feet, but it should not be painful. And how wide you want to make your feet can help adjust for that. But where we're going to notice is that through time and by holding this posture, this shape, we will start to feel a release through the lower back. And it's gradual, and gravity is helping us, gravity and time. Now, you perhaps have seen people in this posture on yoga calendars or pictures or on Instagram, and they're all in this perfect posture. They have their hands together in prayer pose, and they're pressing their legs apart. If you want to do that, and if that helps the feeling in your back to loosen in your lower back, by all means go for it. But it may or may not do that for you. So this is really about just hanging out, noticing your breath, practicing that inhale and exhale. That's deliberate, that's mindful, that's conscious. That breath awareness in the posture. It's a pretty easy pose to be able to do that with. You have the support of the wall, helping you to be able to be in this without having to clench or tighten your abdomen. We're looking at loosening and supporting the back in this posture. The target area besides the lower back here and the joints of your ankles and your knees is also possibly going to be in your hamstring, and you might also feel a stretch in your groin or inner thigh. All right, so that was 2 minutes. We're now going to transition to a hamstring stretch, and we can do that in the caterpillar variation, which is going to be either the hurdle or the half frog or the half butterfly. And I have a deep dive yoga demo on this. It's called Yin Yoga Demo Series on the caterpillar, so check that out to get more information on how to do this. So you want to have your right leg extended, and you're going to fold over and feel the target area of the hamstring, the back of the leg. My knee can be bent, your knee can be bent, it doesn't matter. As long as you're feeling the stretch in the target area, that's all that matters. And if you notice, my spine is not flat or straight. I'm not doing everything that I possibly can to bring my chin towards my toes, as some people might direct you to do in some forms of yoga. In fact, the rounded spine is helping me to release my back, including my lumbar spine, differently than I was just doing in the dangle. Now, I like to use a prop for this posture. So I'm bringing my bolster here, and I'm going to relax over my bolster, and that feels very supported and comfortable. Again, it doesn't matter if my knee is bent or not. All that matters is that I'm feeling some stretch or stress in my target area of the hamstring, and I'm feeling a nice stretch through my lower back. Again, we're targeting the lower back today, but we do that by working different parts of the body. Certainly stretching the hamstring impacts the lower back and vice versa. Watching your breathing here. As always, in every Yin Yoga pose, we have the opportunity to watch how we're inhaling, how we're exhaling. It's like yoga really is a meditative breathing experience if you pay attention to it. Time does its work. No need to rush. A nice moderate stretch is all you need. Okay, allow yourself to slowly transition out. Why slowly? Because you want to feel your body and you want to get into the habit of being careful and kind to yourself. So now I have the opposite leg. Again, you could be in half butterfly or half frog. I did half butterfly for the other one. This one I'm going to do half frog. Folding over the left leg so that you can feel it in your hamstring. Sometimes when we do forward bends, our pelvis is tucked and we can't actually we feel it more in our back than our hamstring. That's okay in this particular yoga set if you're feeling it more in your back, because we are working on the lumbar spine, because this is for releasing the lower back and the lumbar spine. I'm going to take this bolster again and show you I'm even slightly moving my body. Instead of being directly over the left leg, I'm now moving it towards the center. I still feel a great, wonderful stretch and stress through my hamstring. It's allowing me to shift the sensation of the lower back. It's not as pronounced when I come forward. When I come to the side, I feel it more, for me, I feel it more in my lower back. What works for you? Where do you feel it more? That's what's important, because everybody's different. And so this shape is working best for me to target my lower back and my hamstring, but it might not be the best position for you. So you have to experiment. You have to try these different places and spaces of where to put your body, these micro adjustments, which is what my teacher Susie Grilly will say. Allow yourself micro adjustments. You don't have to be full throttle. This should not be painful. It should be a moderate stretch that is allowing you to allow time to do its magic. All right. So here we go. Coming out of this posture, the last posture we're going to do is called Banana Asana, which is a funny name, but you're actually doing a side stretch with the whole body, but we're going to do it reclined. And it's going to feel, again, this is going to feel really good in releasing that lower back, stretching it. So you actually want to let your legs come over the midline, even off the mat. And you're going to stretch your arms over your head. You could either hold your elbows or stretch them over your head. And you feel that wonderful side stretch all the way down the entire side length of the body. For me and my arms and the way my shoulders are, it feels better for me to bend
my shoulders and hold on to my elbows or forearms. But other people enjoy having the arms straight. But the way my shoulders work, that just doesn't feel that good for me, so I do it differently. You can cross your right leg over the left, or you can cross it under. Even though you're in that banana shape, curving the left and stretching the right side of the body, it doesn't matter if the leg is crossed over or under. Try both and see which one gives you the stretch that feels the best for you along the side of your body. The target area here is going to be, again, the entire side of the body. Basically, down the entire arm, the entire side of the body, down the side of the legs. And there's something about this stretch that just really releases the lower back for me. And I hope it's doing that for you too. When we're in this banana asana, it is a bit of a twist, but it's not so intense and not so strategic. I think classically we might call it, it could fit into the twist family. It could fit into the side stretching family of yoga pose variations, but it's still allowing you to breathe easily, and that's nice. Because sometimes with back pains, whether it's in our lower back or our upper back or our middle back, it can be difficult to catch that breath. All right, that is the buzzer telling us that it's time to switch to the other side. So we shift. I've got my legs and my arms crossing this way, and here I am in the banana asana. Are you in it? That's the question. Now, you may notice for me, this time, on this side of the body, I'm able, which is my left side of the body is now stretching, and the banana is bent towards the right, right? The banana curve is like a U that's more towards the right, and my left side of the body is stretching as a result. Now, on this side of my body, it's very comfortable and it feels really good to have my arms straight. On the other side of when I was stretching the other side of my body, that didn't feel good for my shoulders and I had to bend and hold onto my elbows. Every side of the body is different. Again, you can have your leg crossed over or under. Play with that and see which gives you the stretch that feels the most yummy for you. When I have my leg under here, I can really feel also a stretch through my hip flexor, allowing yourself big breaths using the exhale. And knowing that time is your friend in Yin Yoga. We're only holding this posture for 2 minutes on either side. You could easily up that to 3, even 4 if you want to do this set on your own. But I was giving you a brief practice. Each side of the body feels differently, and that's important to know as you experiment with these postures and shapes, variations of the poses, that what may feel right and perfect on one side of the body, on one side of your body may feel awkward and uncomfortable on the other. Okay, allow yourself to come out. You don't have to get up. Just lay on your back and take stock. Close your eyes. This is what we call the rebound. It's a moment of stillness to feel the sensations, to soak in the afterglow of the yoga posture. Perhaps letting your mind focus on any area of the body that is speaking to you. It could be any of the target areas that we worked on, the hamstring, the side of the body, the lower back. Take one more breath here, really allowing yourself to soak in this goodness, exhaling, stretching, hugging your knees into your chest
and allowing yourself to come sitting up, still staying quiet. Perhaps eyes are closed, staying inside for maybe one more breath, maybe two, feeling the shifts in the body, the shifts in the physical body and the emotional body. Hopefully you're feeling much calmer. Thank you so much for doing this yoga set for your lower back, releasing your lower back with me today. I appreciate your support, subscribing to my channel, liking the videos, and giving any comments of feedback or suggestions. I do read them and I appreciate all the information that you all give. Have a great rest of your day or evening. Namaste.